Alright, so yesterday I messed around with the little bug we had. No idea where it came from, no idea how it got solved, but apparently dupes are not trapped anymore. So we'll go from there and continue trying to see if we're gonna melt Genetic Ooze, aka George. Yeah, because basically what you missed from yesterday, Pipette was stuck there, did reloads, and she moved. Unreachable toilet. Wizzy. Unreachable. You're in the toilet, you idiot. Oh, and we got print. And first off... Yeah, okay. Do we have enough coolant in there? Yes. We're at 2700 degrees. So if we pump that... Gonna double check because yesterday we had issues with that. Those are gonna melt at 34. If I do a batch of steel, we're gonna go 600 degrees higher. So if I go from 27 to plus 600, that's 3300. We're getting dangerously close to the melting point, and we're already over molten steel. So I just want to make that thing loop at least one more time at that time. So I do one batch of gold. If I'm not mistaken, that's the one that's going to make the less heat in the process. Yes. So we'll start with one little batch of gold. Start slow and easy. This was... Okay, it's at 0. So no problem. Because I'm done using the magma to try to warm it up higher. Quite sure my magma now is colder. Yeah. Basically we will be cooling it down using magma. So not part of the plan. Yeah, sure, let's do lime again just in case we want to make steel, but I think we're pretty much done on that part. Just need someone to get in there, do the thing. Nuggies on the task, let's go. So, friendly reminder for those who missed the earlier parts, we had to melt 2 steel kiln to use the molten steel as a coolant in the refinery. We made some tungsten to make the conduction panels that we need back there so they don't melt with the molten steel. And the molten steel is getting feeded with obsidian pipes so they don't melt into the loop to warm up the place a little bit. We are getting close to it. We need about 200 more degrees. So I think that running the gold, that was a suggestion from Evok, if I remember, using gold instead of steel so we don't push up the temperature as much. Quite smart. Didn't think about it. And hopefully this is going to be enough to melt the building. So that's the plan for today. We make some gold and see if George is going to pop out. That's about it. Probably not going to take my whole streaming time, so we'll see what happens after. Probably going to boot back Bionic Blasters. And once the blob passes this, gonna snip, snip, and loop. So this is still warm enough to transfer some heat to improve the temp here. And we'll see what happens with that. We are still about 100 degrees shy of doing it. I don't really want to sweep those trucks out of there anyway. It doesn't change anything. Once this melts, it melts. That's it. So basically we're just waiting for the temperature to even out between the container and the molten steel inside the pipe. Not sure if that's going to be enough to melt it. If not, probably 1 or 2 more batches will do the trick. We're really not far. Yeah, we're gonna land just shy of doing it, I think. Not by much, but just a tiny bit. Well, the important thing is gonna be that I remember to cut the pipes at the proper timing, so I don't end up deleting one blob of liquid, because we're right at the edge of what the refinery needs to run. If we do a stupid and disappear one more blob, it's a reload. I'm not trying to melt another kiln for only one blob. There's going to be too much molten steel in the pipes, and it's going to break everything. No, that's not going to be enough. Okay, let's try that again. Here we go. So at that point, we're going to see what's the average temp in there. Maybe going to do something else than gold to give it a bit more of a kick. Just gotta be patient about it. Don't want to delete my coolant, don't want to do anything harsh and mess it up. Okay, so coolant is now at, coolant is now at 2500, so we can crank that at least by 100 degrees, if not more. I think wolframite would be the best for that. We're gonna get 200 degrees, so let's make one batch of tungsten. And with a bit of luck, that should be enough to melt the container. So it's faster to melt George than to wait for a Christmas tree to grow. At least for now. Technically. Alright, here we go. We're going out at 27, good. Yeah, quite sure we can make it this turn. Get your Polaroids ready. We're getting there. And 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Boom! Well, that's disappointing. So we don't have a George. We don't even have genetic ooze. We got magma from somewhere. That's probably the igneous rock that came out. So now we know George dies. Well, that's a bummer. Ah, I wanted George to come out. Well, that's underwhelming. Okay. So, basically, this means the end of this run. I did everything I had to do, achieved nothing, broke the tear. I mean, could do some digging over there just to be curious, but I'm not that curious about it, to be honest. But let's do it just for fun. See what else was on this map. Because I know there was like a water geyser somewhere down here or there. Yeah, let's just do it anyway, we got time. Didn't think it would be that fast. Right, whatever, just carve up the place. And we'll do that at triple speed. Just see what's down there. Because I didn't see... We have a Fluxomatic there. We have the synthesizer there. But I don't see the BioBot builder. I know it's right there. And did I create this save before the update? Because that would mean we don't have the printing station in there. Yeah, let's just explore for fun, see what we missed on the map, and then I'm gonna call it there for this run. Enjoy them going around in jet suit a little more. That was fun. Don't think I would redo that anytime soon. The main point that I don't like about this, like, low percent run, to be honest, was how hard it is to know what's your starter biome and what's not your starter biome. But apart from that, the challenge is quite straightforward and fun. Oh, and that stupid fossil thing also, but that's another story. So yeah, anyway, if anyone missed any part of it, all the VODs of the run are on YouTube. So you can go look up there. If you want to see it from the start, the struggle with the outside of your biome and the reload and all that jank, it's all there. Nope, there was a squeaky there. And a Draco. What was that? Carbon. Oh wow. Yay, something useful. Because I don't really see much else we could have gotten down there that could be useful. I mean, I'm still surprised that this little oil biome was in the middle of nowhere just to be a pain in the butt, basically. And we're gonna see, just for fun, what's down there. Oh, that's another oil biome. We did not even discover the core. I mean, the place is still quite deep. So that's not even close to the core. Oh, that's something too. What was it? Oops. Iron? Wow. That would have been nice much sooner, but... Oh, lucky we had these, like, the Badland stars for the free iron all over the place. That clearly helped. Otherwise, refine, especially that this is metal pour on top of it. Like, not having those little chunks of iron ready available, needing to crush it in the crusher. That would have mean a lot of wasted materials. Okay, so we got the rest of the oil on this side. What did we get? 80%? Yeah, 80%. Okay, so we could have dug out quite more than this. I mean, I was getting concerned at that point that I keep my ground level there, but to get 80% of the map revealed, there's still a lot of stuff we could have gotten into. But, well, same problem here. We cannot get into this oil biome because all that fossil would have been super nice for the lime. Lime was a big bottleneck, but I didn't have much ranching going on. So I think that most of my like bottlenecks were self-imposed at that point by stuff I didn't care about doing or try to save space from other stuff. Okay, well, at least there's van. Well, there was oil. A lot of it. Ooh, that's sour gas. Oh yeah, that's a hot fossil. And it cracked under pressure. Okay. We're just gonna dig on this side. I don't want to mess with this. So let's go this way. This way. Do I have... Yeah, I have magma right there. Maybe just poke that open and dump it into the frozen core for fun. If we can reach it. But I'd have to do it on the right. This would go down this... Ah, straight on that one. I think that's natural gas. Is there a mix of... Ugh. Yeah, that broke open too, I guess. Wow. Okay, that's not boulders, but it's something. Or this one is natural gas. Well, that one could be open to dump into the frozen core. Maybe we can find another one too. I mean, this map is volcanic activity after all. Okay, and skill-wise, can get everybody into digging so it goes faster. At that point, we don't care. And they got the morale for it, most of them. Here we go, everybody can go dig. Oh, that's super dupe, okay. Good. And they'll come back after the break to dig this. Print I really don't care. Oh, let's give them some pie. They deserve it. They're gonna fight over it, probably. Because it's been a while since we had that good food. Yeah, pie is all the way up there. Come on, Quinn. And there's the core. A big old chunk of white. Ooh, minus 150. Oh, hello you. What are you? Salt water? Well, that's a good way to melt the place, but that gold, I'm not even sure it would melt that fast. Yeah, we see the bottom of the map now. But one thing's for sure, we're not gonna get sleet weeds growing in there. And we don't see the edge, but it's pretty much... Let's do it this way. Let's see what's down there. Not much. Is it the only one we got in the core? Okay. It's not raw. Congrats, you had pie. Just gonna finish the exploration for fun. That's a part I like. When you start your game, you need to find your stuff, where it is, left and right. Kind of weird to do it before I'm just, okay, I'm done. I know where stuff is. And this is gonna drip right down there. Just for fun. You know, my best guess is there's so much. First, all the snake to get up there. All those tiles. This volcano is not going to be able to win on its own. Maybe if there's nothing, I could go and dig this one too. We'll see how that goes. What's this? Oh, the iron one. Yeah, it could help melting the place, I guess. We'll see how it goes. We got more oil on this side. And this is back to the core. Whatever. Not gonna yellow alert this one, we're right there. Yep, that's the edge. So we don't need to go there. I don't see any reservoir or anything. Maybe there's one down there. Yeah, the core right under. Okay. Nope. That's about it. So nothing else hidden in this zone. I mean, there's not enough room for a volcano in there, I think. Just in case. And down there. Because if it's something cold, I don't want to burst it open. The idea is to just open up the core and dump those two in just for fun. Wait, we're still getting... Oh, this guy. It's kind of neat how you see like this is how they spawn, because the line is quite cut clear between what's the geyser and not. I like that. That's cute. And let's go. We got everyone down here. Perfect. Cool steam van. That was far. Well, we can leave it open just for fun. And just keep on our little happy exploration to this side. Oh wait, there's more. There is more. What do we have here? Oh, it's dormant. Okay, well, someone can analyze this. So we're gonna know if it's gonna be back to life before we're done. Still nothing. That one was natural gas, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so what's gonna happen, I'm gonna mess around with this a bit. Take like 30-minute break, something like that, grab some food, and then we're gonna go back to bionic blasters. Oh, the stupid thing with the battery that always cried. Well, is it crying that time? I don't see zombies in there, so we can go forward. Natural gas. Okay. That's gonna be a sour gas festival too. Yeah, on the right, I think we're done. You can see everything. Yep. So there was nothing else hidden on this side. Well, couple pools of free jet fuel. But on that, we were quite good. Until the end, when I started messing around with George, it was a bit of a high demand for what we can like just have in stock, but there's still like a tank of 5 ton up there we didn't touch, but we started making it and we've reached the other side of the map, so there's nothing except the salt water. Oh, there's this guy there. What is it? Salt water again? Okay, those were far. Wow. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 saltwater geyser. Like doing a normal run on this, only problem would be gold, but otherwise power is not a problem at all. And if I want to know what's on this side, I think the best place to breach is gonna be something like this. Right across. So we can see what's left to discover in there. Just curious. Because I don't remember having like frozen core on my games. I know it's not like super rare or whatever, it's just never happened. That's nice that they did this. This one is so annoying when you get like this damage thing already. The flooding one is annoying. That's a huge chunk of obsidian. I think that's about it, because this is the top of it. Oh no, that's That's a volcanic boulder. Just maybe the volcano didn't spawn in. I'm not sure if it's like volcano didn't spawn or there was just not supposed to be a volcano and gives you this hot patch of obsidian anyway. Nope, nothing in that one. At least from the looks of it, because I don't see neutronium anywhere, well, except on the side there. I don't know if you can have like a patch of neutronium coming from this side like this with a volcano on it. I've seen some weird like oil reservoir that were stuck in some weird shapes like that that you could not even put the oil well on it. But volcanoes on the edge like that, I don't remember seeing one. Okay. Gonna dig this too. And we're gonna stop digging this. Because we've seen everything and there's nothing special to see. Alright. Time to see the melt. Just for fun. I like how you can dig your paths easy like that with Jetsu. That's cool. But this badland had a lot of desert biome. Wow. You know, get out of there, guys. Here we go. That's kind of cute. And we're starting this team. I'm really curious how big the melt is going to be, because that's not much magma compared to like the whole core at minus 150 something. Like we already see it, like it's freezing there, it's freezing there. And both, oh, this one's idle, but the other one's dormant. This one's idle too. Yep, disappointing. Well, we got a good chunk of pressure in, but it's already, I mean, temperature is still up there. Maybe we're gonna be able to melt a bit more. Just let it go for a bit. Watch until the temp goes down on that. Wonder if we're gonna be able to melt like from this plane to this plane, something like that at least. Who's starving? Okay, someone's stuck in the bathroom. Now it's going down way too fast. That's already down to 30. We're not melting up to there or there. Alright. Well, unless someone wants to see something else happen with that, I think I'm gonna call it here and be back a bit later with the other run I had going on, the Bionic Blaster one. First time using Bionic, first time trying to hit them all here. A lot of fun too, only 2 episodes in. So I'm gonna take a little food break, something like half an hour, something like that, maybe an hour, and I'll be back a bit later. So just final reminder, George sadly doesn't come out. We just melted the place. That's it. So have a good one, and hopefully catch you later on another fun run. Bye!